Friends, in this video we are going to study about laws of refraction. We already studied about the what is refraction, as well as we studied about what are the different mediums and what happens when light passes from one medium to another medium. So now let's see what is laws of refraction. Before understanding the laws of refraction, we have to understand some of the points. So let's see, most of the points you know the things, that here the light, this is the incident light ray, and this is the medium 1 and the medium 2, because here we are talking about the refraction, so we will take two mediums, medium 1 and medium 2. And this is the line, it is called interface, which divide or which separate the two mediums. This is the line, the line which separate two mediums. That is called interface. This is your incident ray, this is your refracted ray. We know that these things, this is the angle of incidence and angle of refraction, and we should be always keep in mind that angle of incidence and angle of refraction should be made with the normal. This is your normal, and the point at which incident ray the ray incident, the point at which any ray incident or falls, that point is called point of incidence. We called it point of incidence. So we understood these things. Most of the things you already know. So this called interface, which separate the two mediums, and the light ray which incident at the point, that point is called incidence. Now let's see the first law of refraction. The first law of refraction states that the incident ray, normal and refracted ray all lies on the same plane. So you are able to see that here the incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal, they all lies on the same plane. Same as this first law is similar to the law of reflection. Now the second one, the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction for any two medium is equal to refractive index. This is one of the very important second law, that is also known as Snell's law, because it is first of all postulated by Wilbur Snellius, and that's why this second law of refraction is also known as Snell's law. So what this Snell's law tells about, that the ratio of sine of angle of incidence. So ratio of sine of angle of incidence. So sine of angle of incidence, this angle of incidence, and the sine of angle of refraction, it is refraction, and we take the whatever the angle they made, we may take it in the respect of sine. So the ratio of this sine of angle of incidence and sine of angle of refraction is always equal to the refractive index. And we know that what is refractive index? Refractive index, we can say that sine of angle of incidence and sine of angle of refraction, means the ratio of these sine I and sine R is equal to refractive index. So what is refractive index here? The refractive index is speed of light in vacuum, or we can say that the velocity of light in first medium, or speed of light or velocity of light in the second medium. So can we write in this form, sine I, ratio of angle of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is equal to V1 by V2. So this is basically what? This is your refractive index. So this refractive index is equal to ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction, that is called the refractive index, and the value of the refractive index is basically this is speed of light in vacuum or first medium and upon the speed of light in the second medium. So we can write in this form, and by the cross multiplication we can write in this form that V2 multiply by sine of angle of incidence is equal to V1 multiply by sine of angle of refraction. So here the theta we can write in the form of theta also. So what is the sine? V2 sine theta. So what the angle they form? They may form the that 45-degree angle. So what the value of sine is here? What the value of sine? It makes sine I, and this angle may be 45-degree. So we can write that velocity or the speed of light in medium 2 multiply by sine theta. So here the theta is your what? It is your 45-degree. So we can put the value of sine 45 here, and is equal to velocity of speed of light or velocity of light in first medium, and multiply by sine r. May, and we know that in the refraction I is not equal to r, so it may be any theta in any angle. It may be 35-degree. So we will put the value here, the value of sine theta, that is your angle value we put here, and then we can solve the problem. So this is all about the laws of refraction. So let's take a recap. So this is the first, that incident ray, normal and refracted all lies on the same plane, and second one, that sine I by sine r is equal to refractive index, as well as we can say that they are the constant, and this is known as the Snell's value and Snell's law, because Wilbur Snellis has given this postulate. And how can we what is sine I, how we can put the values here? This is all about your laws of refraction.